Are you a fan of anime that makes your heart race and your skin crawl? Then you're in the right place. Today, we're diving into the scariest anime you need to watch if you love stories that keep you up at night. From terrifying ghosts to dancing zombies, each of these shows will keep you hooked from start to finish. Get ready for a journey through some of the most chilling anime, and who knows, you might just find your next favorite binge-worthy show to watch under the covers. Let's get started. Number 30. Mieruko-chan. Imagine waking up one day and suddenly being able to see spirits and monsters everywhere. That's Miko's nightmare in Mieruko-chan. She has no choice but to deal with these terrifying creatures while trying to stay calm. While the anime has some comedic elements, it knows how to deliver real jump scares. One moment, Miko is simply crossing the street and boom, a terrifying ghost appears on screen. It's both funny and scary, perfect for watching while hiding under a blanket. Number 29. Cat Soup. In just 34 minutes, Cat Soup will mess with your mind. The story follows a humanoid cat, Niata, who ventures into the underworld to save his sister. It may seem like a simple plot, but what you see on screen is surreal and disturbing. The strange visuals and the empty stare of Niata's sister will haunt you long after the short film ends. Even though it's brief, Cat Soup leaves a lasting impression. Number 28. Dorohedoro. Just when you think you've seen it all, Dorohedoro throws something unexpected at you. The show starts with a giant lizard man swallowing someone, deciding they're not the right person, and spitting them back out. And the craziest part? It's meant to be funny. The series is packed with bizarre worlds, magic, and extreme violence, yet somehow manages to make you laugh amidst all the bloodshed. If you're expecting a light comedy, think again. Dorohedoro brings plenty of brutal surprises. Number 27. Zombieland Saga. 10 years after tragically dying in a traffic accident, Sakura Minamoto returns as a zombie, but instead of eating brains, she joins a zombie idol group. Sounds crazy, right? Despite the cute dance numbers, Zombieland Saga doesn't shy away from grotesque horror and body horror scenes that are sprinkled throughout. The quirky mix of zombies and idols makes for a unique and hilarious anime experience. Number 26. Boogie Pop Phantom. If you enjoy a dark and eerie atmosphere, Boogie Pop Phantom is the anime for you. The story centers around an urban legend that personifies death. The show uses muted colors and unsettling sounds to create a tense atmosphere that keeps you on edge. Every time Boogie Pop appears, you know something sinister is about to happen. This experimental anime will mess with your mind and keep you on the edge of your seat. Number 25. Death Note. Light Yagami is a brilliant high school student, but he holds a terrifying power in his hands, the ability to kill anyone by writing their name in a notebook. This puts him at odds with the police, sparking a gripping psychological battle. Death Note is filled with twists and tension right from the first episode, and Light's quest for twisted justice grows darker as the story unfolds. The real horror isn't the murders or the supernatural forces at play. It's the power in the hands of a young man who believes he's delivering justice. Number 24. Zom 100. Bucket List of the Dead. In a world overrun by zombies, Akira decides it's time to live life to the fullest. While others are fighting to survive, he creates a bucket list and sets off to check off every item. Zom 100 offers a refreshing take on the zombie apocalypse with a lighter and more colorful tone, though there are still some gory scenes. It's a fun and unique approach to the undead genre that will make you laugh and think. Number 23. Knights of Sidonia. In this sci-fi horror, humanity has taken refuge in a massive spaceship called Sidonia, trying to escape hostile aliens known as Gauna. Even with giant laser-equipped mechas on their side, it's hard not to be terrified every time a Gauna shows up. If you like a mix of sci-fi and horror, Knights of Sidonia will give you some epic nightmare fuel. Number 22. Gantz. If you're looking for non-stop action with a horror twist, Gantz is the anime for you. It's a blood-soaked battle royale where recently deceased people compete in deadly games to win back their lives. Each episode is packed with action, alien killing, and a whole lot of gore. Once you start watching, it's hard to stop until you see who survives this brutal game. Number 21. Attack on Titan. In a world where giant, man-eating titans lurk around every corner, the remnants of humanity live in constant fear. Attack on Titan is a show that gives its characters and the audience little hope. The grim outlook keeps you on edge, but you can't help but root for the heroes as they fight against impossible odds. Just one piece of advice: don't get too attached to any of the characters. Number 20. Hell Girl. What if you could send your worst enemy straight to hell? That's the premise of Hell Girl, where desperate victims can access a mysterious website to summon AI Enma and her companions to exact vengeance on their tormentors. But invoking Hell Hell Girl comes with a price. Your soul will also be condemned to hell. Each episode delivers a new dark and bitter story, always ending with a twisted sense of justice. Number 19. Terraformers. Get ready to face your worst nightmare. Giant humanoid cockroaches with super strength. In Terraformers, genetically enhanced soldiers are sent to Mars to battle these deadly creatures. The terror and tension are present in every fight as humans try to reclaim the planet. It's a mix of action and horror, where every battle is an adrenaline rush. Number 18. School Live. At first glance, School Live seems like a normal slice of life anime about a group of girls enjoying their school days. But the reality is much darker. The world has been ravaged by a zombie apocalypse, and Yuki's friends are doing everything they can to protect her fragile mind from the truth. The contrast between Yuki's cheerful outlook and the grim reality creates a unique blend of sweetness and despair. Number 17. Ominiko, When They Cry. In Ominiko, a group of aristocrats gathers on a remote island to discuss the family inheritance. But things quickly take a dark turn. Evil spirits begin picking off the family members in brutal ways. What starts as a family drama soon turns into a bloody horror show with an oppressive atmosphere and shocking twists. Number 16. High School of the Dead. If you love action-packed zombie chaos with a bit of fan service, High School of the Dead is for you. In a world overrun by the undead, survivors fight to escape the madness while facing moral and personal dilemmas. The show doesn't hold back on the blood and destruction, offering a wild ride full of intense action and, of course, fan service. Number 15. Vampire Hunter D. Bloodlust. In Vampire Hunter D. Bloodlust, the legendary Vampire Hunter D faces off against a powerful vampire in an epic showdown. With brutal fight scenes and a dark atmosphere, this anime brings the myth of vampires to life in a stylish and intense way. D is an unstoppable hero, and every scene is filled with tension and excitement. Number 14. Deadman Wonderland. After being falsely accused of a massacre at his school, Gonta is sent to a hellish prison where inmates are forced to participate in deadly games. Deadman Wonderland is a constant bloodbath with grotesque scenes and complex characters. The show mixes action with psychological horror, creating a dark and disturbing atmosphere. Number 13. Corpse Party. Tortured Souls. Based on a famous survival horror game, Corpse Party follows a group of students trapped in a school haunted by vengeful spirits. As they try to uncover the mystery behind the violent deaths, they must also fight for their lives. This anime doesn't hold back on the gruesome deaths, making it perfect for fans of intense supernatural horror. Number 12. Elfen Lied. In Elfen Lied, Lucy is a mutant with deadly powers and a tragic past. Despite her violent tendencies, the show reveals how humanity's cruelty turned her into the monster she became. Elfen Lied blends brutal horror with drama, making you question who the real monsters are. Number 11. Tokyo Ghoul. Tokyo Ghoul follows Kaneki, a young man who becomes a half-ghoul after a fateful encounter. Now, he must deal with his hunger for human flesh while navigating the dangerous world of ghouls and humans. The anime explores themes of identity and survival, all wrapped up in visceral horror and intense fight scenes. Number 10. Paranoia Agent. A mysterious attacker known as Lil Slugger is causing chaos in Tokyo, and no one can catch him. Paranoia Agent is a psychological thriller that explores the impact of fear and paranoia on society. With an oppressive atmosphere and an engaging mystery, this anime will keep you hooked until the truth behind Lil Slugger is revealed. Number 9. The Promised Neverland. In The Promised Neverland, a group of orphans discovers that their perfect life is a lie and that they are being raised as food for monsters. Their only options are to escape or die. This anime is full of suspense and twists, with lovable characters that make you root for them through every nail-biting moment. Number 8. Perfect Blue. This classic psychological horror follows a former pop idol as she deals with a stalker and begins to lose her grip on reality. Perfect Blue is a dark exploration of the dangers of fame and the media, with disturbing imagery and a story that keeps you on edge until the very end. Number 7. Monster. Monster tells the story of a surgeon who saves the life of a child who grows up to become one of the world's most dangerous psychopaths. paths. As Dr. Tenma tries to fix his mistake, he is confronted with the darkest sides of human nature. This anime is a deep dive into the limits of morality and madness. Number 6. Another. This anime is Japan's answer to Final Destination. In Another, students begin to die in bizarre ways, and the protagonist must uncover the cause. Every object and setting seems like a potential death trap, and the suspense builds with each episode. Number 5. Higurashi, When They Cry. In Higurashi, a group of friends is caught in a cycle of death and torture, with elements of time travel and dark secrets. The anime is known for its disturbing scenes and its ability to keep the audience on edge until the last shocking twist. Number 4. Shiki. Vampires invade a small village and begin turning the residents into the undead. Shiki explores psychological terror as the villagers find themselves in a desperate struggle for survival. The anime combines gothic horror with an emotionally charged plot. Number 3. Hellsing Ultimate. Alucard, the most powerful vampire in the world, works for an organization that hunts supernatural creatures. Hellsing Ultimate is a blood-soaked spectacle of violence and chaos, with epic battles and plenty of carnage. Alucard is an anti-hero like no other, and every episode is a pure adrenaline rush. Number 2. Parasite. In Parasite, alien creatures take over human bodies and turn them into deadly weapons. The protagonist, Shinichi, is only partially infected and now must team up with his parasite to survive. The anime offers spectacular fights and disturbing truths about what it means to be human. Number 1. Devilman Crybaby. Devilman Crybaby is a dark journey into the depths of the human psyche. Akira, a young man who becomes a half-demon, must fight against the forces of hell to protect his loved ones. The anime is a festival of violence, madness, and despair, exploring just how far humanity can be pushed to the edge. So, did we scare you? If you're a fan of horror, these anime will definitely keep you up at night. Each one brings a unique take on fear, whether through grotesque visuals or psychological storytelling that leaves you unsettled. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on more of our videos. And if you want even more spine-chilling recommendations, there's another video on the screen right now. See you next time.